Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we talk about, well, it's more of a rant actually. So I know there's a very big difference in the way Bushiroad handles the Western market and the Japanese market. Now, this isn't new news for most of you. Regardless, today I wanted to talk about a very specific issue that's part of a grander problem, probably. And that issue is shop tournament promos. Now, if you know or you don't know, every single month you can go to your local game store, be part of a Vanguard tournament, and then win promos. You can compare it to Friday Night Magic, where you would go to your game store, you would play Friday Night Magic, and then you can win some kind of promo. And so every single month, you get a new promo, a new card, something different. And that's like, cool, that's a really great idea. I will preface everything by saying Bushiroad is doing an amazing job at changing their tournament structure. So I said this before, I'll say it again. Springfest, the new prizes, amazing. Compared to 2 years ago, you had a little pin for top 8. Now you have mats and medals and I'm sure next year you will get wrestling belts for winning Springfest. So great. Awesome upgrades, I love it. However, getting back to the topic of today, the shop tournament promos are quite the problem in my opinion. So if we look at Japan, the shop tournament promos there are actually really cool. First of all, ours are commons. So this might be a small thing, people go, oh, foil whore or whatever, but foils are nice. People like foils. People go out of their way to spend more money to get foils. And in the end, the goal of Bushiroad is, I assume, getting people to play their game. So if more people go to shop tournaments to win cards they actually want, that's good for the game. Because people are in the store, they're more likely to buy packs, they're more likely to be part of the community. It's pretty obvious that people playing your game is good for the game. So the argument of in Japan they're foil, here they're not, is actually very, very valid. However, that is not the primary issue that we're discussing today. So while it would be very cool if the shop tournament promos became foil, that would still not solve the actual issue, and that is that most shop tournament promos are absolute junk. Look at September, Slapstick Worker. Have you ever met any Gear Chronicle player that plays that card? I mean, think about this. Slapstick Worker. No one asked for that. Look at Battle Princess Corellia. A super cool card if you're into running the oldest Aqua Force deck with one of the worst cards inside that deck that you could run. No one was asking for Battle Princess Corellia. I am an Aqua Force player. I love the card. No one is playing it though. So what's the point of making it a promo? Oh, not a lot of people had her. Not a lot of people want her. She's like 70 cents. Battle Sister Mont Blanc or whatever the hell you want to call it. Again, a card that no one runs. Okay, maybe a few people run her, but she's still not ran often. Or the worst one, in November 2017, Gang Assault Dragon. A worse Grosne. Who makes this up? And then people might say hey, but some of these cards weren't printed in English before, so this is their way of bringing them to the English card game. You know, Bushiroad had another way of doing that that was way better and that we've been waiting for a very long time. Again, Revival Collection. Revival Collection reprinted very important cards and then also gave some Japanese cards to us. So that was already a thing and it worked great and it gave us everything we needed. So they could do that, and that way we get the cards in Japan that may be jank, but at least we have them all. And then they can give us really cool shop tournament promos like they do in Japan. If you don't know yet, in Japan they got stuff like Dragsaver Ezra's, a staple in Shadow Paladin decks, every Shadow Paladin deck because it's such a good card. Cherishing Knight Branwen, a Stride Fodder, which you run in every single deck. Floral Paladin Flogel, the best card in the Blaster Blade deck. Cutie Paratrooper, a staple for Pale Moon. Tidal Assault, one of the best cards in the Aqua Force decks. They also got Mellum at a point where Gear Chronicle was the biggest deck. So as you can see, we get mostly junk cards that no one needs, that no one will ever run as a promo, and that doesn't stimulate people to go to shop tournaments. I would say we did get a few cool promo cards, like Sever Temper was a real must. Okay, not everyone plays Nova Grappler. At least that was a key card for the deck. We got Spica at around the time where the Bermuda Triangle booster came out, so a lot of people were picking up Bermuda Triangle. Spica was a staple in quite some decks, so that was really cool, all fine and dandy. The promo of this month is Tapering Beaver, which is actually a card a lot of great nature players really wanted to come to English for like a year or so. Too bad that we now got a new support and it has been kicked out of the deck. Little too late, I'm happy it's here, but there's no room anymore. It uses soul, Barrow will use a soul, so missed opportunity right there, sadly. So as I said, this is important because attendance of shop tournaments directly influences the lifespan of this game. If people attend tournaments, shops see, hey, this game still works. Shops still sell the packs, knowing at those tournaments we can sell our packs and also maybe make some profit of the tournament itself, so we can keep on buying those packs from our distributor, so our distributor keeps making sales, so our distributor keeps paying Bushiroad, so Bushiroad gets money and Bushiroad see, hey, Vanguard is an important game. But in order to get people to those tournaments, you need to stimulate them. Just being able to play the game is something you could do on Cardfight Area, even though that's very clunky, but you could just do at some other time. You could say, hey, let's hang out at your house, let's play blah 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 blah. So if you don't stimulate people to go to shop tournaments, they might not go, they might not give a clear signal to the shop owners, hey, this is something we really want to do, and eventually this will hurt the game itself. So we established people being part of shop tournaments is important. Foil cards are things people really like, and cards that people want to play are more likely to get people to compete for them. That sounds very obvious to me. So why are the cards we're getting so junk? They have to come to Japan, okay, so print them in another set. Here's the game plan. Bushiroad, hire me for R&D right here. So Bushiroad should start off by making a new revival collection. Some cards really need a reprint. Now, okay, the new season is starting, so maybe they don't. We'll have to see. Regardless, Crayon Tiger would be a really good reprint. Protect Orb Dragon would be a really good reprint. Keeper Plato as well. Dragsaver Ezra's. You could probably print that in a new booster. I don't know yet if you will do that. Belial Owl. Aura Geyser Doom. There are many cards that need reprints. So we just forget for a moment that the new season is coming. You make a new revival collection. You print all of the junk cards in there that we don't really want either way, but you need to release in English in order to keep it fair, because let's say some card is released at some point that has some interaction and you don't want the English and the Japanese games to be totally different. We're Tiger Jaeger. So you do that, you got your revival collection, good. Now you don't need to print junk shop tournament promos in order to bring cards to English, so now you can print actually really cool, loved cards as shop tournament promos. Just like in Japan, you can give us our full art foil, yes, foil, Dragsaver Ezra's, Floral Paladin Flogel, Tidal Assault, maybe Blaster Blade, Cutie Paratrooper, and so forth. So that's just a really quick video I wanted to make. It is kind of a rant. This is something I had to get off my chest. If Bushiroad watches this, cool. Hey guys, I still love you. I really love what you're doing in Springfest. If you found this interesting, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click that bell button to stay up to date. And now, if we as a community want to give a real message to Bushiroad perhaps. I know this isn't one of the biggest issues the game might have. There are many things on our mind that could improve, but there are also many things on our mind that we really love about the game, which is why we still watch and make this game's content, why we still play the game, why we love it. If we want to give a clear message, I would love for you to give your thoughts in the comment section down below. And also like this video if you agree with my point, and dislike the video if you don't. However, if you do dislike, give me a reason why. Because let's say a Bushiroad employee actually watches this video for some reason and then goes to the comment section and sees so many people agreeing and saying, yes, we need different shop tournament promos. Oh, I would love for different shop tournament promos. Oh yeah, I would like foils, blah, 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 blah. Then maybe this could eventually impact the game. Maybe it doesn't, and maybe this is all pointless. That's also an option. Regardless, please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to this channel. I already said that, I think, and I will see you soon. Ciao.